EXPRESIONES, and today we're going to learn some expressions with get. The first is get a shock, which means to experience or cause to experience extreme horror, disgust, surprise, etc. For example, you can say, you'll get a shock when you see him. He looks at least 10 years older. Another expression is get hold of, which means to communicate with someone. An example of that is, I need to speak to Sarah urgently, but I just can't get a hold of her. Another expression is get into trouble, which means be punished for doing something wrong. An example of that is, he's going to get into trouble with his wife if she finds out that he's been emailing his ex-girlfriend. Another expression is get out of the way, which means move aside. An example of that is, I tried to walk past him, but he wouldn't get out of the way. He just stood there, blocking the path. Another expression is get rid of, which means to discard or get free of. An example of that is, I want to get rid of that awful painting, but I can't because it was a wedding present from my mother-in-law. Another expression is get the chance, which means have a chance or an opportunity. An example of that would be, since we stopped working together, we hardly ever get the chance to see each other anymore. The next expression is get the impression, which means feel, notice, perceive, or get a feeling. An example of that could be, I get the impression you are a bit annoyed with me. Have I done something wrong? The next expression is get the joke, which means to understand the joke. An example of that could be, I didn't laugh because I didn't get the joke. The next expression is get to know. Getting to know someone is the process of acquiring knowledge about someone. An example of that would be, when you get to know him, I think you'll really like him. The last expression is get your own back on, which means to do something unpleasant to someone because they have done something unpleasant to you. An example would be, I'm going to get my own back on my brother for telling my parents I got back late. Next time, he asked me to borrow my bike, but I won't lend it to him. These are 10 expressions that you can use with get in English. I hope you have enjoyed this time with me. Thanks for watching.